Good morning, beautiful Savior. A year ago, I stood before you all to talk about stewardship and what stewardship means to me. Today, I want to share a bit about stewardship at Beautiful Savior, specifically through the work of the outreach team. One of the reasons my husband and I joined the church is because we love how committed Beautiful Savior is to using its financial resources to help God's people locally, regionally, and globally. Not only the budgeted giving that I'm going to discuss in a minute, but also the non-budgeted giving to the Forever Home Run, small group projects, and seasonal drives, just to name a few. 2 years ago, I joined Beautiful Savior's outreach team, serving with Dave Nordstrom and Bob Shaw. I want to share with you a little bit about what we do. Since 2019, under pastor's leadership, and because of the incredible generous giving from all of you, Beautiful Savior has increased the budget for outreach from $17,300 per year to $30,000 this year and $33,000 next year. And we hope, with God's help, to keep increasing that amount. To be good stewards of your generosity and God's abundant blessings, the outreach team has worked hard to focus Beautiful Savior's financial support, working under the theory that consistent, large donations to a smaller number of partners in mission could do more good than random small donations to a large number of partners. So, we have narrowed our giving to essentially two groups. One is our partners in mission, and the second is our Matthew 25 fund. Hopefully you all got a handout when you came in. If you didn't, there's more at the back. But this breaks down a little bit about what I'm going to be talking about. Our partners in mission include local, regional, and global partners. Locally, we support Micah 6 in Pontiac and Lutheran Campus Ministry in Ann Arbor. Regionally, we support Trinity Lutheran Seminary in Columbus, Ohio, Finlandia University in Hancock, Michigan, and Living Water Ministry in New Era, Michigan. Globally, we continue to support Gendabi Lutheran Church in Tanzania, Africa. Each fiscal year, we allocate a certain amount of the outreach budget for each partner, which is distributed annually or quarterly. In Matthew 25, Jesus tells the parable of the talents. I'm not a theologian or a scholar of the Bible, but I think the parable means that every person is given a gift from God, a talent, to be used for him. When we discover that talent, we're called to use it so that others might come to know Jesus. The Matthew 25 fund is not part of the annual budget, but rather a way that Beautiful Savior can use our financial resources to equip local agencies who are doing God's work in our community. This is primarily used for feeding those who are food insecure. This year, we've given $13,500 through the Matthew 25 fund. And as the fund grows throughout the year, the outreach team meets to distribute the money, often through once or twice annual donations. Currently, the fund is supporting Forgotten Harvest, Baldwin Center, SOS Lighthouse, Fed Up Ministries in Ann Arbor, Grace Centers of Hope, Gleaners, and the Detroit Refugee Support through Samaritas. To give to this fund, simply designate your donation to Matthew 25. For more information about any of our partners or the Matthew 25 fund, feel free to reach out to Pastor, to Dave, to Bob, or to me, and we'd be happy to talk with you about any of them. Whatever your God-given talent may be, Beautiful Savior has, or will help you find, a way to use it for God's glory. Beautiful Savior is living God's call to be a good steward of all the financial blessings that God has given it. And your outreach team invites you to use your financial resources through Beautiful Savior to help others. And finally, a quick plug for Bob Shaw. You may have gotten one of these as well. If not, we'll be giving them out as you leave the service today. One of our Matthew 25 partners, Lighthouse, from October 30th through November 8th, you can bring in much-needed food items to Beautiful Savior, and they'll be delivered to Lighthouse to be used to provide Thanksgiving meals to local families. Flyers are available, Or you can go to Lighthouse's website, lighthousemish.org, or you can talk to Bob Shaw. Thank you very much.